star. Niggas got it died tonight. I got murder as my appetite, and we gon' eat her, massage to this constant. Blow, 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 blow. I got my own one. Niggas have some. I never think I need you. Okay, you would've beat me. T-shirt. Bullet flying. I got murder. I'm massage at this kind of time. Blow, 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 blow. I got my own mind. I might get on Fortnite. Huh? Even I never think I need you.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
I'm gonna get Madden 21.
Get set to match up with the Houston Texans.
All right, best out of three. You gotta use Jaguars though.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
No, the Bengals not that bad. Use the Jaguars.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I bet. Hey, some more.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
I already knew he was going to do that route.
Tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm coming live. I can
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Now he'll escape to his right. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete.
Stop throwing these
and
keep
taking it
the
across midfield and just shy of the 40s. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
You ain't taking him deep. Don't even do that.
Watson.
Oh, he just got it.
Flush to his right. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
I would never run that against the
throwing again is Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Please don't get to there. No, I did not mean to say that.
Watson on 3rd down. Boy stays up. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Chris Jones with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. To throw is Watson. Flushed out right. He can run for it and he will. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Watson. He's going to go up top. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown.
This is why I don't run man. This is why I don't run man. He just got hooked there. Oh my God.
The Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
That ain't gonna lie. That happened to me in real life. I am done with
pretty
football.
darn good opening drive right there, and the key to it all, going
yes.
for it on 4th down earlier in the drive.
Even I get out of
set a tone for it, and the best part, it made it pay off.
Fairbairn good with the extra point.
You did like 2-3-2.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Yo. What's up?
Line.
Flying to the truck. I don't see nobody outside. I'm going to drop off. East and the west side. On the east side. Since you seen
Ball's
them
a lead
damn,
with Chiefs
I'm
up
too
first
high.
and 10 at their own 24. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his left.
And now the fuck no. Yeah, in the worst way.
Picked off
He
by
cut
the
this and
corner,
on me,
Bradley
E.
Roby. And
Now
he's
he's
able
fucking
to get
to me,
it back
too.
to the 41-yard line.
I don't know. East side, I want to see you. Nah, see you. Nah.
After the interception, here's Watson. And a catch made by Hopkins. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down
Happy
completion.
birthday.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an
He's not
extension
taking me
of the
there,
running
so
game,
don't
and
know.
it can
Try
be
that.
if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, the offense can go.
Oh my God. Well, let me see any body like I said. You better not get out of line. Have to face that line.
And the Texans push further out in front. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2.
I see you.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Why does you got to be so slow?
Just shy of the 30-yard line.
They did like you too. Happy birthday.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They
rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen.
What? When if I was Leroy, bro, if I seen him, I'm killing that nigga.
So after the sack here, second
he gonna feel every bit of pain.
Mahomes now to throw. And going deep for
well, if I'm with Fully, I'm not walking out the house.
Lined up, incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third
None of that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Okay, sorry.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
I did not think I ain't gonna lie, shit, that's bad.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Nah, you're not running back.
It's a touchdown.
You're not even glad. Okay, broken down at the bottom. Hard to believe in me, and stay forever if you're gonna give up so easily. Step on you. Damn, Taylor, I hurt you. Damn, what a play at? Call that. Hey, call that. Wait, Jalen Ramsey played for the Rams? Oh, he played for the Rams now. I'm tripping. Wait, I didn't know he was on the Rams in Madden 20. I did not know he was on the Rams in Madden 20. I thought he was still with the Jaguars.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL,
I'm not getting beat by niggas who play with the Browns. That's dead. And no, Odell is not going to take nobody deep. No, I don't want ball first.
Teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Cleveland
You download
Browns.
20 back so you can play super back here until I get 20.
Fielded about a yard deep.
He keeps telling me he wants everybody to
all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a
I
knee.
know you're not
That's
in
the
the microwave.
25-yard line.
Ain't gonna lie. Why not?
On first down, Mahomes.
Give me that,
He got position on him, and he pulls it in. 23 yards on the play.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make the play.
And just flat out muscled on that one. So
Don't
one
back up,
play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Still finna take him there. Of course the safety gotta help, bro. Damn.
Picked off by Demarius Randall. He was looking for Watkins that time. They told us repeatedly.
But you put the card on it?
We need some plays from our defense.
You should have waited till after boot camp.
They got one. And don't think they were above all week long.
Like I said, you should have waited till after boot camp.
But the other defense is rated higher.
I know, I just said that.
That happened, guys. Is that how we're going to play?
I forgot they got mixed up.
And some room for him there as he'll take this out to about the 15. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Hey, this is a difference from time to read.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Big hold of the 30.
Wait. I wasn't there to get that. Okay.
And there he goes again. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A toss play to Chubb. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Go.
Now Mayfield. Under a heavy rush and down.
Take a selfie. Yeah.
Emmanuel Ogba with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
We're doing the same play over and over.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
4th down, Mayfield. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And I don't know how I just made him fall like that with that small ass juke, but
he was looking for Landry that time. The
I'm
Chiefs
throwing
offense
it.
about
No,
set
I'm
to
not,
begin
no,
this
no.
drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that,
I threw it to the wrong person. No.
interception.
Into a double team,
I
and
threw
it's
it to the wrong person,
intercepted.
bro.
Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. Not that time for Watkins.
I'm sure I had a nigga step. You know how about this fit from the system? It's a beam. Alright, if I get me to start, I'm gonna just get
interceptions in
it.
the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a
I really
long
put you
talk
on
the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield. It's caught.
I'm gonna show you how niggas.
And he's going to be
We gonna hop
brought
out with the
down
sticks
on
and
what will
shit.
be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one.
I'm gonna show you how niggas. We gonna hop out with the stick and do some rest of the shit.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Bro, that running down. Oh. Hop out.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. His throw incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground.
My nigga hot that. Leave a nigga face over.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well too.
Oh. Bruh, how we gotta let him practice in every fucking time? It's people there.
First down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Mayfield now. And that is incomplete. Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation there. The defense won the battle. Intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He's got a first down past the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Mahomes going to throw. Being chased out left.
Bro, why are they triple teaming all my receivers? That don't make sense, bro.
They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey?
I gotta put up some kind of
pressure. Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Staying up every fucking time, yo.
And he'll be taken down
go to middle
before he
linebacker.
works it past the 50. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
Bruh.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Mayfield looks to throw, and that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
All right, I got to push it.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard.
That was checking he was getting back on.
The action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. It could cost you a game or win you one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 74 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Yep.
That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. It's caught by OBJ. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one is right down the middle. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. All even through 1 half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down and 11-yard pickup. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st. They toss it left side to Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So now first
man, what let me change
and
my
10
coverage?
in Chiefs
I'm not going to waste the time out.
at the 38. A run for Nick Chubb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards. Now Chubb. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 12.
Oh, God, I was getting cut right now.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are
going to text me and say, F you. I say, what? And you say, leave it alone. Bro, what's the point of texting?
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left.
I just gave it to the
end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick-6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Ah, kind of girl. I know you know the motto.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit.
Not in this generation. You don't need nobody.
To let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Give me that, nigga.
2nd and 9. Mayfield. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. First out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I didn't realize I was running out. You keep kidding.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
No, you got it.
Goal line, but it's incomplete.
How do you drop that?
Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they're left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there. And receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right.
No!
And his
He caught
pass
a
is
pick that hit the
intercepted for
floor.
the 4th
Wow.
time today.
Bye.
Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. The Browns drive about to get started, and they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Bro, you giving him more yards, bro.
Really comes into
Pull him
play.
back next
How's the
time.
head coach handling it? The
I'm
offensive
talking to these
coordinator.
AI like they can hear
Sometimes
me.
they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And again, it's Chubb. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Mayfield. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time, those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the
This
game.
touchdown. I'm counting.
Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Denzel Ward. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
He snagged it with one hand. Real life that's not happening.
Once
He's
you
not
start
like that.
getting those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.
Why does he still have
Bottom line,
X
though,
factor?
it comes back to the guy
If
throwing
I'm
it.
stopping him.
Emmanuel Agba there on the stop.
Oh, I got it.
Throwing on second down. Mayfield. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry.
I'm trying to
that
series
time.
somebody. When Jarvis get on, we series him on Q data.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that
Okay,
incompletion.
BJ?
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And they
You
get
tell me
him
that for
down,
me.
but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. 3rd and long for Mayfield. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Wow.
And
How you
he
get caught,
just
man?
falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
2nd down and goal.
It better slant. It was every
This is
time.
caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cleveland. Nick Chubb there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2. Throwing, Mayfield.
No, he caught that for real.
Oh,
what a save. It's in my
hand. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really out of the scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Hope we got to put left here
out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I should have done keep that
again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. To throw again on second down. Mahomes.
The ball going out.
And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
As
big of play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
How are you dropping it? No one is fighting you.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left.
Ball. Throw the ball.
And down he goes. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
I just got to stop the sprint. That's the only thing I got to stop. The running.
In this situation, maybe they think they're giving all they can in this game.
Damn, how you thought you were going to say the same shit?
Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? Everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they hit the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
No.
Oh, the count might have got him. This might be a first down. So 5 yards there is one of the big guys up front move.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know moving around there. I've always taught that one eye on the football.
I'm going to go make the build.
That didn't happen.
Chubb on first down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle.
Get down. All right, y'all man though. Y'all should be fun.
Back to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On the ground, it's Chubb. He'll get this one down to about the 17. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
I need to take my grandfather.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham in the final minute. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
It's 28 seconds left.
Field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bucker on to kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. Yeah, a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Browns drive about to get started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how
I just
this
beat him
one
19
will
to
come
22.
to an end. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking
you
about when we did our training camp tour. And something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing
If you get another
drills.
game, I'm playing another game.
Linemen, linebacker, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception, and we saw it pay off.
I don't like Madden.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So that'll do it for us.
I do me wrong, I was solid, could have stayed to myself. My friends used to tell me leave you, but I could not care. And I don't care what you say, all that lie you had was fake.